Here we have the Pro Gear Power Rack. So this Power Rack is one of the more budget-friendly options on Amazon, ranging from about $250 to $400. Always kind of seems to around $3 to $350, depending when you see sales and whatnot. Now this review is coming from the eyes of the user of this. I'm not comparing this to higher-end power racks where you're spending $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, even more dollars on it, and then try to compare and be like, well, it works, but I'm not going to make you feel bad or belittle you for looking at this option, because this is what I bought, because this is what I could afford. It's a great option. Now, I got this the end of December of 2021, purchased it. It was $250 when I got it, $275 with tax. Came in about a week, which I thought was pretty good, especially considering all the holiday shopping and shipping that was going on, into the season returns and whatnot. So, came in about a week, large box, weighs about 120, 130 pounds. I ended up using a hand cart to get it back in my garage from the front of my house. If you don't have a hand cart, I do recommend having someone there to help you move it, because it is a large, heavy object. Box, yay, by yay, and about this tall, so it's not so much the weight, it's just the awkward length of it or size of it. Brought it in the garage, took about a half hour to put together. I did use my socket set to make it easier for myself. It does come with those 2 cheap wrenches that most build-yourself items come with, but again, that constant readjusting to do it every time seemed like a pain. Sockets, quick, just crank through, locked it in. Now, this was January in Chicago, so my hands get a little cold, didn't even take a break. Probably gone a little quicker, but I would say 20 to 30 minutes is an individual who can put things together on a regular speed, get it together. Box did come a little beat up. One piece of metal was slightly bent. I did take a picture, send it into the company. They offered either I could send this back and get a full new one, or they give me a $30 credit. I took the credit. I was able to take a rubber mallet, pry this open a little bit, and then pound this in, or one of the uprights into the metal clamps on the bottom. So I got it for $30 essentially off this, and it holds solid, had no issue. If anything, it pinches now better on the upright, so I'm not going to complain there. So for that, I'm going to say $300-ish price. So what you're going to get here, because again, the prices are all over the place. You get a 14 gauge steel, which is on the thinner side, but at the same time, this is supposed to hold up to 800 pounds. So 800 pounds is a ridiculous amount of weight for anyone to be squatting or benching. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Even if you're hitting that 400 pound mark, that's still a lot of weight, and that's only half what this thing can handle. 5/8 inch holes, 2x2 uprights, and then 2-inch spacing here, 5/8 inch holes. You don't get any holes on the sides, so you do lose a little bit of versatility. That's going to obviously come with getting a budget option. And again, that's going to add in some of the stability, because you're getting that slightly thinner frame or steel. Up top, you get the pull-up bar, multi-grip, so you have wide, narrow, you actually have the neutral grip here in the middle. The white up here is tape. I put tape on this because Chicago, January, February, it is cold. Bare metal is brutal on the hands. So I had the tape just because it'll stay a little warmer then. Along with this, you get 2 safety bars here. You get the hook here so it locks in. You don't have those sliding out. Goes through. I do recommend adding a little bit of wax or grease here, because when you slide them through, it does make a horrible nails on the chalkboard sound. Once they're in, they're good. It also comes with 2 J-cups. I ordered another cheap set. It does come with cheaper J-cups. They're all supposed to hold up to about 800 pounds, which I don't know who's coming close to using that weight. With that, it does come with a little bit of like that plastic at the bottom, so you're not going to scratch your bar, but the front and back of the cups are exposed metal. So with that, if you do have a nicer bar, you are going to be catching probably some metal and rubbing it and scratching it up a little bit. I have a cheap bar that I got on Facebook Marketplace with a set of weights, so I don't care too much, because this is already scratched, a little rusted, and then the knurl is already almost smooth, so I don't get much grip on that anyway. So I don't care too much about the bar. If I got a nicer bar, I probably would have looked into invest in better J-cups. So it's got the wider footprint on the bottom, which is 51 inches deep. So you're going to come out a little bit off your wall, which is good, because then you can kick back a little bit and you have weights so that they're not going to hit the wall. I can park my car in here, or my wife's car. We have a Tucson and a Corolla, both fit in the garage with this here, so the car would be here, no problems there. Stability-wise, this thing is solid. Doing pull-ups, I'm able to swing in, no problem. I'm about 6'2", 190 pounds, no problems there. I wish this was a little taller, but again, I'm 6'2", so I'm a little taller than most. So if I could get it probably at that 90-ish inch mark, it'd be a little better, because then I wouldn't have to bend my knees. But if you're not on the taller side, you'll be fine. I don't have long arms, so that helps a little bit. You have 41 inches wide here, 24 inches deep here. So you have enough room within the box to move around without having to worry about hitting everything. But you also have enough room on the outside for a standard bar to not be always hitting the edges here. Some specialty bars might fit a little weird, but that you're going to have to check out on, because I don't know. Each specialty bar seems to be different heights or different lengths. So there's that. But for the price, I think this is a great option. I use it pretty regularly, mostly for pull-ups. Honestly, is why I was really going to get this. But I've done several squat sessions, some bench as well. I have a bench that I keep in my house just because I do dumbbell press and stuff in the basement. But out here I do fine. Now I have failed a few times doing squats. I am not strong by any means, so I have not pushed that 800 pounds. But you come down and you fail, these do a great job catching. You don't have to worry about the rack tipping, because you have the extended foot at the bottom here for stability, and front to back, this thing is solid. I've definitely failed. It's caught, no issues. So if you are looking at this as an option, I highly recommend it. For a budget-friendly option, it works great. This style, they're mass-produced in some factory in China, so this is Pro Gear, and that's what I have. But it's clearly just mass-produced, so this style, and then different companies buy it, put their logo somewhere wherever they're putting it. Pro Gear puts their logo back here. But whatever the name of the company is, whatever is the best price, that's what I recommend getting, because it will save you that extra money. Like I said, $250 to $400 kind of seems to be the price range, depending when you're looking. Different companies are setting different deals and whatnot here and there. Mine was originally supposed to be like $350, and they had some special markdown at $250, and that's when I got it. So, if this helped, I hope it did. Consider subscribing, hitting that like button, it would be appreciated, and until next time, get after it.